Good morning, YouTube. Today is Friday, October 26, 2012.
Hola.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Good morning. 3.4 is the next topic. You have a quiz on Monday. Two-step, multi-step. Inequalities. Homework is page 191, numbers 20-48 even. I think that's like 14 problems. Okay, let's get that done here. I want to go over I'm going to review these. Okay, let's review our flipping of the signs. So only two reasons why I would flip. Two reasons why. What is the first reason? You. Okay. The variable's on the wrong side. The variable's on the wrong side, right? The first reason it will be flipped is the variable is on the wrong side. Okay, so let me write this down first. So you're going to be moving the variable, move variable to the left, and then you're going to, or you can divide by, oh not but, divide or, here, sorry, divide or multiply by a negative number. That's the only time that you will ever flip the sign. This rule does not go away. It keeps going until, like, geez, calculus. I did. Now let's make sure that we know when to do it and how to do it properly, okay? Okay, let's start with an easy one here as a warm-up. 7 minus 2x is less than or equal to 21. Remember that now we have to do multiple step. We're going to combine the lesson from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday together. All right. First things first. How many more things do we have? Do you have more numbers or more variables?
More numbers.
Oh yeah, we have lots more numbers here. Here, you are able to subtract 7 to balance it out. This is allowed. This is okay. Now I just bring down negative 2x. I bring down the sign. Bring down 14. Before I start dividing here, how many times will the sign flip?
One.
Only one time. That's it. Only once. Only once. Because we have to divide by negative 2, which becomes positive x. It's greater than or equal to negative 7. So when you graph this, negative 7 on the left side, close, shade to the left.
To the right.
Oh, sorry, to the right. I get my left to right. Always mixed up. Questions, comments? That's an easy one, right? That's too easy. Let's make this a little bit more difficult. You never know. You ready? Let's try another one. Let's do some combined like terms. We haven't done this in a while. Negative 4 plus negative 8 is less than negative 5x minus 2. Negative 4 plus negative 8 is less than negative 5x minus 2. Negative 4 plus negative 8 is less than negative 5x minus 2. Nope.
Add 4.
And? Negative 8. Clean things up first. Combine means to clean up, to add or subtract whatever numbers. You have to combine like terms here first. Add those together. Negative 4 and then 8 more negatives. Negative 12. Bring down the sign, bring down the negative 5, bring down the minus 2. Questions, comments, concerns about what I just did? Now we have too many numbers. We got to balance it out. Well, why can't I add 12? It becomes 0, then you have all this mess, right? Balance it out. Here you can add 2. So here you add 2 to both sides of the equals, the sign. Bring down negative 10. Bring down the sign. Bring down the 5, negative 5x. Now, if you can already see what the next few steps are, you have to flip the sign twice. So eventually you're going to see, okay, I'm going to keep the sign the same. Right? That's where we're going. Heading to. That's why I was trying to verbalize what you're doing next so you can see and you can rationalize it in your head. The negative 5s cancel out, right? The x comes down. Eric, the sign flips here because we're divided by a negative. Simplify this part. Positive 2. It's not correct yet. You still have to move the variable to the left, move the number constant to the right. It flips back to the original position. There's your answer. There's your graph. There's your circle. There's your shade. Questions? Are you sure? I feel so excited to be here this morning. Should I make this a little bit more interesting?
No. Yeah.
Okay, I can. Let's throw up some distribution. Negative 3 times 3 minus x is less than 4 squared. Negative 3 times 3 minus x is less than 4 squared. Yes, sir. Sign flip?
No.
Put on fun.
3 doesn't go into 25.
I know. Keep it a fraction. 4 decimal.
Make me feel
When you
like
simplify it out, you'll see right away. You multiply it out. All right, I'm going to show the next step here. I'm going to work out the next step. Distribution here, negative 3 times 3. Negative 3 times negative x is less than 4 squared. So then I'm going to simplify here. Negative 9 plus 3x less than 16. Balance it out. Plus 9 on both sides of the sign. Cancel. Bring down 3x. Bring down the less than. Bring down 25. Divide by 3. This is a positive 3. Nothing changes. X stays the same. Sign stays the same. You can leave it as 25 over 3 because it can't be reduced. Or 8.3 repeating. Or 8 and 1/3. All acceptable answers. All acceptable answers. When you graph, 0 in the middle, 8 and 1/3, open circle to the left. Questions? Questions? Anyone? Are you sure? Let's do a few more and we're done. Yeah, got time. What a lively bunch of people. So lively this morning. You know it's Friday, right? I don't know if you know that. I got paid today. All teachers in good mood.
Don't get paid every weekend?
Every month, once a month. So if you run out once a month. So we have to be very careful about our money, extremely careful. If something happens at the very end of the month, we have to either borrow money or like dip into your savings or something, right? So it's very hard. Some parents get paid every 2 weeks. We don't. So we have to really budget our money. If I'm not careful, I don't have any money for the rest of the month.
But then you also got that tutoring and other stuff.
What happens if they don't tutor? What happens if everyone gets it? See? There's a thing too. All right. 3 plus 2 times 2x plus 4 is greater than negative 3. That's why you always have savings and have emergency. Yeah, but I start classes on Monday, so I won't be doing that for a while. Yes? Go, mark it out.
Do you distribute two x?
So here you have distribution and combined like terms. This is together. Distribution and combined like terms. That 3 in the front has nothing to do with the problem yet. Just bring it down. Because it's separated by a plus sign. So I'm going to show the distribution here. So you see, I multiply the 2 with everything on the inside. Then I get 3 plus 4x plus 8 is greater than negative 3. This is where it gets confusing. You have to combine like terms. Right here and here. You need to. You need to.
3 plus 5 3 plus 2.
No. It's 3 plus 2 times. No, that will be completely wrong. You cannot do that. Don't separate them out. Combine like terms, 11 plus 4x is greater than negative 3. Correct? Questions so far? Balance it out. Subtract 11. Bring down the 4x, bring down the sign, bring down the negative 14. The sign does not change. Divide by 4. This is a wrong answer because you have to reduce your answer. The sign does not change. You get negative 7 over 2 or negative 3.5. Those are the same answers. 0, negative 3.5, open circle to the right. Questions, comments, concerns? Are you sure?
This is pretty easy.
So, yes, we'll say yes or two.
Is it open all of algebra?
Open, it is. It is open. It's open. Yes, ma'am. Like a fraction?
No. No.
One more.
No.
Yes, like number 24.
Oh, thank you for asking. I have it right here. Last one. We're done. The bell's going to ring. Last one. Fun fraction. F-U-N. 2 plus x is over 2 minus 1 times x minus 1 is greater than 1. This is exactly what you were asking. I had that planned already. Thank you for that. You read my mind. 2 plus x over 2 minus 1 times x minus 1 is greater than 1. Lots and lots of stuff going on. You have to do what first? No. Distribution. Get rid of the parentheses first. You must get rid of the parentheses first. You must get rid of the parentheses first. No parentheses ever. So you have to distribute first. Bring this whole thing down first. And then distribute. Negative 1 times x, negative 1 times negative 1 is greater than 1. Questions on the distribution so far? Bring this whole thing down. I'm going to solve it out, simplify it. 2 plus x over 2 minus x plus 1 is greater than 1. Questions on how I got these two letters and numbers? This is confusing right here. You ready? Add x to both sides. Subtract 1 to both sides. I do that because I'm able to bring this whole term down, right? I'm able to bring the sign down. What's 1 minus 1 on the right side? 0. What do I have left? X. Let me solve right there. Questions on that part? I think you can solve the rest out. The hardest part is that part in the middle where you cancel things out, right? So then there's only like 2 more steps left. I have to get rid of that fraction. No fractions. Multiply 2. Both sides. You can do the reciprocal, but in this case, just do 2 to both sides. I contain it. 2 over 1. 2 over 1. Well, what happens to these 2's? Yeah, those go away. All I have left is 2 plus x. Hold on. Is greater than? Not x. 2x. Last step. Subtract x on both sides. Actually, 2 more steps. 2 is greater than 1x. But actually, it should be x is less than 2. 0, positive 2, open circle, shade left. That was probably the hardest problem I can find. Could be an excellent SAT question. Excellent SAT question because of complexity. You have fractions, you have sign flippage, distribution, combined terms. You have to know how to do processes. Okay, so everything, that's part of the worst one you'll see. Now, is it impossible?
No.
Say goodbye.
Bye, you
Have a good weekend, everybody.